Tonight on Unsolved Enigmas.
A family dog vanishes. The question is, why? And by whom? And where to? And how? And where am I going with this line of questioning? These are the juicy ingredients that make up the deadly dessert of Unsolved Enigmas. Won't you join me? There are more unsolved enigmas than you realize. For example, why are hot dogs packaged in groups of 10, but hot dog buns are packaged in groups of 8? We may never know. And why does your Aunt Susie's hair look like a dolphin jumping out of the water? Even she doesn't know why. Tonight, a little puppy has a big dilemma. Like a magician, he has vanished into thin air. The only problem? The entire neighborhood has no clue where the little fella has gone. With your help, we can find him. Except then this would be solved enigmas and it might hurt the ratings. Please don't help us find him. The Smith family lives on a cozy street in Virginia. They had recently got a brand new puppy, a dachshund. They decided to name him after a historical figure, Dr. John Watson of 221B Baker Street. He was Watson the Dachshund. However, on the night of August 2nd, something happened. Watson vanished. It happened shortly after the Smith family leaves for a trip. However, they leave behind their daughter, Shirley. Shirley calls the police to report that the dog is missing.
Watson, I mean, he's a puppy and he's so cute.
Officer Shute comes by to check up on the distraught girl. I was relieved that it wasn't murder. We've been having a lot of murders recently. He kills her, she kills him, little Billy kills Grandma for the inheritance. So I was glad that it was just a dog napping. Oh, but that's dreadful! A dog napping! I wanted to do everything in my power to find him. Shirley describes to the officer exactly what happened as best she could remember. She didn't remember seeing Watson on the night of August 2nd, so Shirley is worried that perhaps the pup was taken even sooner. Got it. Shirley and Officer Shute go outside to look around the house for the pup. It's possible that Watson is simply stuck in some mud or has fallen down a rabbit hole. Unfortunately, they are unable to find the little doggy. I should have known that it wouldn't be that easy. It looked like to me that foul play was involved. The next step is to question the neighbors to find out if they had seen anything suspicious. They had seen something all right. Something that would lead this investigation even further down this dark alley of darkness. Watson the Dachshund had vanished. Shirley didn't know why, and Officer Shute was losing his game of tic-tac-toe. To make matters worse, neighbors confirmed that they had seen a suspicious character on the night of August 2nd.
I saw him about 8:30 that night. A man wearing a black leather jacket with a hoodie pulled over his head.
This was highly suspicious. Why would someone be wearing a hoodie and a black leather jacket on a warm summer night? Officer Shute speaks with other neighbors to corroborate this account.
It's true. I remember doing some vocal warms when I looked out the window and I saw the guy. I remember thinking, hey, where did he get that swanky leather jacket? I want one.
Could it be that this man was the one who dog-napped Watson? Shirley was unable to pinpoint the last time she saw the pooch. In fact, she isn't even sure if the little guy was indoors or outdoors. That could make all the difference.
If the dog was inside at the time, then this man would have to somehow get inside the house. and surely the girl, Shirley, would have seen him. So it's my expert opinion that the dog must have been outside at the time.
That is a good point. The question is, did any of the neighbors see the dog outside? Or did they hear little Watson bark when the dog napping happened?
I didn't watch the suspicious man, and unfortunately, I didn't look around for the dog either. I was very busy at the time doing,
I'm afraid I didn't see or hear the little doggy. In fact, I couldn't hear much of anything over my vocal warm-ups.
It looks like a dead end for Officer Shoot. The neighbor's help has been completely useless.
Hey!
But what happens next will surprise you. The police find a valuable clue. Watson was gone. The suspicious man was a no-go, but the case is not over yet. The police, doing their job, start scouting out the neighborhood, and way down at the end of the street they find a clue. It's a puppy's harness, but not just any puppy. The harness belongs to Watson. Shirley confirms it.
There can be no doubt that Watson was over there. But why would the dog napper take off his harness?
The question is perplexing. Officer Shoot loses sleep over it. His thoughts are so scattered that he plays no less than 37 games of tic-tac-toe with himself. Finally, he snaps out of this terrible nightmare and decides to talk to the neighbors at the end of the street.
I knocked on the door, but no one answered. So I knocked again, but no one answered. So I knocked again, but no one answered. So I knocked again, but no one answered. So I knocked.
The neighbors become anxious because of Officer Shoot's persistence. The police are called on him, but upon arrival, they discover that he is a policeman too. So they share a donut. Can we get back to the story about the puppy?
So next I was thinking, why would someone kidnap this puppy? Were they a dog enthusiast? Did they want to leave a ransom note to get some money? Maybe the dog napper did it just because. You know, some people like to do things for no reason at all. Like me. Sometimes I like to hit my nose and jiggle my ears just because. Why not?
After speaking with the useless neighbor, Officer Shoot becomes depressed. The clue is a dead end. Shirley scratches her head. It seems that Watson is gone forever. To ease the pain, Officer Shoot plays more tic-tac-toe. He loses.
It all happened right here on the street. What happened to Watson? Who was that suspicious man? And why was Watson's harness found at the end of the street? We may never know the answers to these questions. Wait, what's going on? Is that Watson? You're kidding! Well, that was anticlimactic. The Smith family is now home, and little Watson is back home, too. I'm Robert Stuck. Join me next week for more Unsolved Enigmas. These are the deadly, juicy ingredients.
If the dog was inside at the time, then that means that this man would have to get inside the house. And, face the camera, look puzzled, scratch your head. Okay, really? What is that?
It's hard. It's like.
Okay,
You just like this. Just like this. Like this.